The journey from riding an ordinary bicycle to getting to this point, can you summarize what you did?
When the idea came about in 2018, I knew straight away I had to train and get in shape. So that became my life for the next.
Qatar is really serving us. If you look at it from time past, you find out that most of the guys who get the job done on the biggest stage, you trace their roots, but they are Africans. Imagine having all these players play for African teams.
What a record-breaking night for English teams in the UEFA Europa League. If you're a Manchester United fan, I have a feeling that this might be the weekend where Manchester United will go to Anfield and shock Liverpool. South Africa, yes. The coach has unveiled the professional squad for AFCON 2023. In fact, there's a Nigerian in that. I saw a Nigerian in that particular team. See, everywhere we go, we shine. Nigerians are almost everywhere. We hear that Jose Peseiro has dropped, but our own is secret. Stanley Nwabeli, I hope is there. I think he should also go and fight for a shirt. I hear Chuba Akpom some way sneaked into the conversation.
What happened?
Yeah, I think Chubaku Al-Hassan Yusuf, I think that's the name that I've been waiting for. He's been our best midfielder this year. Then two other players, Super Eagles duo of Gift Orban and Jordan Torunariga, were in action last night. Maccabi Tel Aviv defeated Ghent 3-1 in the Europa Conference League game. Orban, one of the guys that we are looking out for. If he can be in form and make the list, his pace can really help the Super Eagles of Nigeria. We can see Nigerian players are coming to the party, at the right time. And the biggest of them all, Cyril Desert, who scored and bagged an assist. Rangers went away from home to beat Real Betis and have reached the round of 16. They topped their group. You know how the qualification is like. If you top your group, you're in the round of 16. You fall second, you play the playoff. But Cyril Desert was the man last night for Rangers. We hear that Napoli striker Victor Osimhen, we have a release clause of 140 million euros.
Small money
in
now.
a one. Then to England, where you have your Fantastic Five. Yes, drop your Fantastic Five for us. AFC Bournemouth will take on Liverpool. That's the first match. Then we have Everton, Brentford, Leeds, Brighton and Hove Albion, Leicester, Chelsea, Tottenham, Nottingham.
It's a crazy season already. You go to the Bundesliga, guess the team on top of the table. Oh, it's not Borussia Mönchengladbach. It's not Bayer Leverkusen. It's not Dortmund. In fact, it's not even Bayern. It's Union Berlin. Yes, stay top right there in the Bundesliga. And Bayern, they've dropped points, yes. As we speak right now, they are not even top two right there in Germany. But when it comes to Europe, you know that they are kings, right? Because they beat Barcelona, just this past midweek. We go to Italy, and surprise, surprise, Inter Milan and Juventus are out of the top six. Yes, they are not even the top six when you talk about the Serie A. So you know that this season, where we have the World Cup coming up in November, a lot of things are going to happen when it comes to teams, and that's why a lot of persons are giving Arsenal the thumbs up, because right now, having played 7 games, the Gunners are still top of the league in England. Albeit they are not unbeaten, only 2 teams. Yes, 2 teams are still unbeaten. You talk about Manchester City and then Tottenham also. When you talk about the teams that I don't think any Africa Cup of Nations has really, captured my passion. Oh, before now, if you have the big boys leave the tournament at the start of it, it takes something away from the tournament. But right now, we don't care. Any team can get eliminated. The other teams are really, really serving us. Let's not forget also the kind of investment that have been made, at this tournament. CAF also increased the prize winning money, 7 million for the winners. I think 4 million second, 2.5 third, 1.3 for fourth place winners. The last Copa America in 2021 did not have this amount of money. So that should tell you that we are just behind them, the Europeans. Talk about the host. I think they invested $1 billion on getting new facilities. I think 2 new stadia or 3 or there, about 20,000 capacity, and then they have the 60,000 capacity. In fact,
they made 6 available for this competition.
Let's talk about our own profession. 6,000 accreditation for media personnel. This double the amount of the last AFCON. So what are we saying? The numbers gives it to this particular.
Once again, the football season is here. Arsenal fans are believing again in the EPL. Tottenham Hotspur with Antonio Conte feel they can crack the title. How about Liverpool? How would they cope after Sadio Mane's exit? Darwin Núñez is the new kid on the block, not forgetting Manchester City, who have acquired a goal machine in brought Erling Haaland. How would they get to cope with the exit of the likes of Zinchenko, Gabriel Jesus, and Raheem Sterling? Talking about Sterling, he has joined Chelsea under Thomas Tuchel, who is still trying to find a pattern and get his feet after winning the UEFA Champions League. Well, these are the key teams in England, not forgetting Manchester United, who brought on board Erik ten Hag.